So, the Effigies formed 1980.
Right.
Chicago punk has changed several times since then.
Right.
When you walk into a smaller Midwest room now, what feels familiar and what feels completely different when you first started?
Well, first of all, the time. When we played, we would go on at midnight. All these shows are very early, right?
Yeah, much earlier than used to.
You know,
The smell is the same.
I like that.
The old bars have that smell, you know, when
Yeah.
you walk in.
the beer
That's the
smell.
same. No, the load in, the gear, the PA's way better these days.
Yeah, than before. But the you know the camaraderie, the vibe is still the same in that sense. People really, you know, it's like a family. It's a very good.
You know, last night we were in Bisnumber, and who would ever think that 100 kids would show up to a record store to see a punk band in Bismarck, North Carolina. It was one of the best times I've had in a long
Fargo
time.
has a pretty good punk scene. I lived up in Fargo for many years, and I've been all around North Dakota. Like, North Dakota in general has pretty strong punk scene.
That's cool. That's
Like,
very cool.
I grew up with my friends listening to Blink-182.
Yeah.
Like, they were the punk at the time.
Right, sure.
You know, we're now about our legacy now. We want to get to all these places so these people know who we were and can talk about 20 years later. You know,
Yeah.
"Oh, those guys.
Yeah, I
My
love
first
that.
show.
The energy, we really get off on the energy. I mean, and all the young people are showing up. I think it's really fun.
So I love that. That's what you guys just said. Because kind of leads into my next question. So your band's become part of the Chicago punk history, but history can flatten people into symbols. What do you wish people understood about the Effigies as an actual working band rather than just a legacy name?
Yeah, I like people. Well, it's up to us to make us relevant again. And we're gone for 15 years. And, you know, no one's going to sit around waiting for you to come back.
Yeah.
You got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So we got to make ourselves relevant. But, you know, looking back, we want to be known as the guys that kind of open the doors for a lot of other people.
I like that. And I love that as far as your relevancy, like you didn't just come back singing your own songs. You brought out the new album recently.
We brought the new album.
That is a huge thing that a lot of bands who come back don't do.
I've noticed that. And we have a new one coming out on Monday.
Oh, yes.
With all Jeff. So it's like,
Okay.
we're no longer a band playing Effigies song. It's a good song.
I like
It's
that.
taking us to another level.
Yeah. It's another, because of the tragedy, it's a new beginning for us again. And we're just going to.
One of the songs on the new album is called "Move Forward." You know, don't forget the past, but move forward.
You guys just keep running right into my next question. So this one might hit a little close to home, but Burn has been described as the band's first new studio album in 17 years and the final album with John. What did finishing and releasing that record require emotionally?
Well, just for me, it's just the urgency to kind of just know that anything could happen at any time.
The credit really goes to Andy.
Yes, yeah, for this record.
Andy produced our record, Reside, and then he did an EP right after it. He started Burned. The guitar player that we started with left the project midway through, and he took over the guitar, produced it. John died. We were rehearsing with Andy to play live show. He was going to be the new guitar, regardless. Me and Steve were just so like distraught. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
We didn't want to go on anymore.
Right.
He's good. You guys got to finish. You got to do it.
Right.
Get someone. As soon as Jeff showed up, it was easy. So Andy gets a lot of that credit, and it was a real struggle because financially, but people, you know, a door closed and 5 new ones opened. It's just kind of weird how it happened.
Right.
Management came into our lives that never existed before. The record deal came in. We never would have thought we'd get.
Yeah. I mean, it's bittersweet in a sense.
Yeah, it's like, and now we have like, you know, sort of like survivor's guilt a little bit for the first year. You know, it's like we're having great success all of a sudden because of the tragedy. You know, it's like,
So with this being the last album he was on, you guys are outperforming a lot of songs from it. Does this tour kind of feel a little bit like a memorial tour in honor of him?
last year did.
Yeah. Last year was really the year we really kind of.
But now we're playing. There was 5 new songs. In
I noticed
set,
that.
and
Yeah.
you know, we're excited about what we're doing with the new record, and same sound. I don't always be because me and Steve drive the band.
I'm glad that you guys have like found a way to move forward because you guys are sounding great still.
Thank you.
So you're sharing bills with regional acts like River City Rejects, Degenerates. What do you look for in younger or newer punk bands when you're out on the road?
These kids are hungry. There's two type of guys. There's guys who can do things and get them done. There's guys who talk about doing things and never get anything done. So, there's a lot of guys out there that can get things. Like Tony from River City Rejects. And he put these shows on. And we want them to have an experience as well. And we'll do anything we can for help these younger bands out.
We have a few pretty decent punk bands in the area, but they are one of my favorites. They got very clean sound. They balance their vocals. And
I really appreciated
They've got some really good songs, some really good songwriters too.
and not hearing the state.
Yep, I agree with you there. So, the Sioux Falls show brought together, these three bands we've talked about. How do you feel about the Midwest punk circuit as its identity at this point in time?
Well, it's interesting because I think every town has got its own feel to it, but people are very friendly, very super open. I mean, we make friends with everywhere we go, but I think the Midwest is really kind of very down home, kind of like
Midwest nice.
Yes, exactly. and everyone wants to help each other and really.
There's always been in the Midwest. We've always had camaraderies with other bands, and we're doing that again. And the Midwest seems to be where it happens the most.
Yeah.
I mean, we never play Omaha. We're playing Oklahoma City because we make friends with Charlie out there. It's every little town now has their connect. And that's the way it was, but we didn't have internet back in the day. We were doing fanzines and phone calls and actually mailed letters to each other.
I believe that. So, after everything the band survived, what still makes you want to load gear, travel, and play these songs in these live?
Just because you just said the key word, play. And that's what we're doing. We're playing. We're not working. We're enjoying this time of our life doing the one thing we love.
That's right.
And if it takes
Play
6-hour rides,
play music and meet people. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.